I'm guessing you have a performance coming up for an audition maybe, or a part that you just booked and you've got to do an accent. It can be a little overwhelming and tricky, but I've got some tips for you. Stick around. All right, so you need to learn how to do an accent fast. Accents are kind of tricky and complicated. They're easy for some actors. They can just pick them up and throw them out and have it. And other actors have a really hard time finding them, getting them, and having them be authentic in a way where it still works with the role that you're doing. Otherwise, they can be so distracting that it's almost better to leave it out entirely. In fact, this is why sometimes when you guys get auditions, even though the character may have an accent, it will actually tell the actor auditioning not to try to do the accent. That's something that they would worry about later on in the process. If the actor were to book the job, they would have them working with a dialect coach and getting that perfect, because they don't want to receive a bunch of tapes from actors with them just trying to attempt to do an accent that they can't really do, and it would be so distracting that they wouldn't get the essence of the audition and the character themselves. So this is where accents can be tricky, but you're here, you need to know what to do. And so I'm going to give you guys some tips with that. Now, the first thing is just trying to get kind of an ear for it. Just start to kind of, roll your mouth around like that dialogue with that accent. And the first thing is going to be just like listening to people that have that accent. You can find videos online, hop on a different YouTube channel, and just work on hearing it, listening to it, and trying to mimic those sounds and that kind of cadence to the speech pattern. It's going to be different for every accent and dialect that you are doing, but that's going to be a good starting point with just getting comfortable with it, hearing it, listening to it, and practicing it. The other thing is, if you really need to work with somebody on it, you're going to have to find yourself a dialect coach. And they're going to work specifically with you on that material. And this is what the stars are doing. And this is what actors that are professionally auditioning and acting are doing. They're seeking a dialect coach to work on it. So there's actually an acting coach that they would work with on the material itself. And then there's a dialect coach that they would work with specifically on the accent for that character. So this is what professional actors are doing in their work. It is that important to do. And in that case, you're just going out, you're finding one. The good part is that you can do this online with these coaching sessions, so you can get prepared for your work wherever you're at in the world with really great dialect coaches that work in this space every single day. So that's going to be it. You gotta go, you gotta listen, you gotta try it, you gotta go seek the expert help when you need it. Then that way you feel fully equipped when you're entering into that work. It's really hard because the accent is like juggling 3 more balls in your performance. And when you're worried about, juggling the accent, most of the time the performance falls apart. You don't want that sacrifice to be there. So you have to be really good and really comfortable with that accent before that performance can come to life anyways. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Go out there, experiment with it, find that good dialect coach. You got them in your back pocket when you need them. I'll see you guys on the next one.